Assalamu alaikum viewers. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Let's proceed to our sales order entry form, in which we showed you the how we can add the discount while entering into the line items. For example, you go and you select the salesperson, then select, for example, customer, right? And you enter the order like this, the second item, the third item, okay, and the fourth item, and so on and so forth, okay. Now you enter the entries, the quantities, for example, a and for example here, and you enter, yeah, and you can choose $3 discount here, okay, and $2 discount here, for example. Okay, that's fine. What if in the middle, if you want to go to a different order, stop this thing and directly go to a different order, right? So what would happen? The first thing it should do, it should bring the header information, etc. This and remove all these entries from this entry area of the line items, right? So this we have done. Press enter, and you will see that it has brought all the information which are already entered. Now it is ready to enter the line items and pick these line items straight from the SO details, right? But first of all, it should clear all these items, whatever have been entered in here, okay? So for this, we have done some modification. So let's discuss what and how we do this. Let's see. So we go to the Develop tab, we go to the VBA and to the form. Yeah, in the form, when we click in here, we have written these two lines of course. There's three lines, right? Initialize the grid view. As soon as a change happens in the order number, it should clear all the things, whatever entered in the grid view, right? So for this, this is a initializing variable as a dim, as a user form, and then setting this as a, and then initialize grid view of this form, right? So what is this initialize grid view? Press Control F. We press Control F file here, and we go there. So it is in the initialize form also. We have removed all this code. You see, we have made it, if 1 is not equal to 1, then means all these code will never happen. all this code will never happen until the end of it. So that is taken into where? Into this initialize so that this code can be used not only at the time of initializing the form, but also at the time of editing. The same command is given that initialize this with the form, right? So this is being taken. Okay. So what we do, we go back and put a breakpoint there, Control F. We say Control F, fine, next. So this is before the update of the order number, and we put a breakpoint in here. Okay. Right. So, so this time when we click, it happens. For example, let's quickly do it again. You choose the salesperson, you choose the customer, you start entering the data, right? You start entering the data of the line items which have been ordered by the customer, enter the quantities, for example, yeah. Okay, for example, okay, you want to give a $4 discount in here, give that. Okay, you want to give a say a $2 discount in here. Okay, you can give the $2 discount in here. Okay, so that's it. Now, before proceeding, if you want to change it to some existing and do the editing, so it should wash all this, right? So we click yes, yeah, yeah. Now it is now brought all this. It is now ready to go and initialize this part of the form. Right, initialize the grid view with this form. Right, we press F8. So it is going there. Now it is updating it. Now it's updating the this, doing the job and clearing it for you, right? Right. And it is clearing all this for you, and it will can get back, right? So we click here. Okay. So that's it. So it has cleared it, right? And now you can write the code instead of editing. Since it has brought all the information of the customer, of the given sale order from the sheet, now you have to write the code to bring the data of this order from the sale order detail file. This we will show you later. Okay, but we have learned one thing in today's session, that when the same code is being used in multiple scenario, in edit scenario and in the new, so you can use a procedure with a parameter, so that you don't have to write the code again and again, because the same code is being used at the time of initializing as well. So, it is being used at the time of initializing of the form. When you click sale order, it is also it is still executing, right? The same code. If you go to Alt F11 and you go to the sales order here, and you click here and go to the initialize, and go to the initialize of the form. This code is being used at the time of initializing as well, right? So, and the previous code was written in an if and if loop, right? This in the portion, yeah, and that is now replaced by initialize the Gridview and form code in the initialize form. So let's remove all the breakpoints. We clear all the breakpoints, right? And put a breakpoint inside this procedure, right? So this procedure is here in each, and as soon as we run it, you would see that it will take you to the breakpoint, because each time when you call the form, it initializes the Gridview, and it does all this, setting up the heading of the Gridview and writing the row titles like 1, 2, 3, 4 until 100, right? Why 100? Because it is 100, right? So it is going to take you until 98, 99. No, because one row is reserved for the heading as well, right? Okay, so we remove this breakpoint and play it. You will see that it will happen. At the same time, if you press 37, the same initializing is being done, and with the addition that whatever is written in this, it is nullified. It is being washed away. It is, this area is cleared from any entries, so that you can bring the data now. Now, the next thing is that to bring the data from the existing sale order 37 from the SO detail in here, so that it can complete our cycle, right? So we are taking the two things in entry of the system and side by side with the editing, right? So the both wherever it is required to refer to some code which is to be reused, which is to be reused. So we don't have to write it again. Rather, we create a procedure. We call that procedure with a parameter, and so that the same set of code can be used in multiple times, as many times as they are required. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining.